Hello, it's me, Troubadour, and I got something different for y'all today. Check it out. I'm here on my Discord server, which, by the way, I don't mention it much. I have a Discord server. There's lots of fun things you can do. You can look pictures at my brother's dog, Rocky. There's this chat where we just post like gifs of this dancing goose over and over. Of course, there's the Emmy Award nominated Pimp My Pack series. Can't forget about that. But here I had this idea, all right? You know, a lot of times I like to do like blind random customs or try fun ideas. And a lot of times on stream, I'll have my chat build me a pack. So I thought I'd do something similar to that in my Discord. So I said, hey guys, give me 5 pets to win with. No tokens, 1 submission per person. Seems pretty easy, right? Maybe we'll get some kind of interesting team out of it. Let's look at the first submission. Leafy Sea Dragon. That is one of my least bought pets, and I think it's one of the worst pets in the game. Already off to a great start. Okay, what's our next one? Trout. Leafy Sea Dragon Trout, my favorite synergy. And all of that, Mr. The Fantastic had 9 whole minutes to think of this, y'all. 9 freaking minutes. And guess what? I wasn't the only one who wasn't a fan. Bugwagon didn't like it, so he changed it to Marmoset. Oh, cool. A cell pet to go with my Leafy Sea Dragon. I love it. These people, oh man, they're so good at team building. Who's next? We got Kakurple with Emu, the classic. Yep, okay. I'm starting to see the vision. Seagull, but with only 1 L. Nice one, Porta, aka Trout Girl. We'll get to Trout someday. I've got an idea for a Trout Tryhard Tuesday. We'll see if I'd be able to get it this week. I don't know. I'm kind of busy right now. And then finally, to finish off, we have Leafy Sea Dragon, Marmoset, Emu, Seagull. What are we going to have to finish off the combo? Hyena. Kyle comes in with the Hyena. Not even the Komodo. Like, the Kyle's known for running Hyena Komodo. Couldn't even give me the decency of a scalar. So yeah, we're running Hyena, Leafy Sea Dragon, Marmoset, Emu, and Seagull. And yeah, thank you, Discord. I'm glad you all had my best interest in mind. Do I sound a little annoyed right now? Well, it's because I just had a long day at work, and I've spent way too long trying to get this stupid team across the line all week, and I just need to make a video out of it. So yeah, let's hop over to the game real quick. All right, real quick, before we get into the game, let me just show you. This is the pack I made to try and do this challenge. As you can see, a lot of really strong pets, because when you're trying to win with Leafy Sea Dragon, Emu, Hyena, whatnot, you kind of have to make up for it with a lot of other stuff. So, you know, I got some strong tempo early. I've got Marmoset plus a bunch of scaling is the idea. Got some good tempo and summons and snipes and all that stuff. We got Seagull, of course. Seagull's like the only decent pet out of all this. Seagull can actually be pretty good. The rest of them, pretty darn niche. We'll put it that way. And my basic idea was, you know, preserve lives and get a lot of stats on Marmoset early. Maybe get some wins here and there using some of these other pets, and then trying to win while finding the pets and do some big scaling in the late game with Cat, because I just really like Cat plus food scaling. And then for the Seagull, I decided the fun way to do it would be use Oyster Mushrooms, since I think it's a pretty underrated perk, and then use it with the Easter Egg perk so that I can turn the bunny into a 9/9, so it basically does 18 damage, and with the health, it could go off twice. If the enemy's unable to kill it, which I thought would be an interesting idea, even though Steak is probably just objectively better for this idea in every conceivable notion, but you know, I thought it'd be a fun idea. And so basically, yeah, our idea is to get Marmoset early and scale it up. Do Seagull, Oyster Mushroom with Easter eggs, and then scale to the moon, make sure I finish on those 5 pets. How did I do? I spent about 25, 30, you know, different teams that I threw into the arena pool. You may have seen it over the past week. This is basically all I've been grinding in superautopets all week. And yeah, let me just go and get to the replay, show you guys how we did. All right, here we are. Once again, there's the pack. Locally hit the Marmoset early. Like I said, we're trying to scale a bit. Also, let me say also, since I kind of came off pretty rude earlier, I'm not mad at anybody who suggested the pets. It was funny. I get it. Haha, YouTuber has to use these stupid combo of 5 pets and just suffer, you know. Haha, I get it. It's funny. No ill will to any of the people who suggested. I love you guys. Thank you for being supporters of the channel, being in my Discord and all that. I'll link in the description. It's just, this was a struggle. Work's been a long week, and I haven't eaten dinner. That's probably the main thing. I get really hangry. You guys don't know that. I usually record after eating. So, you know, I haven't had dinner yet, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this before I, like, you know, crash out because I'm tired and had a long day at work. So we're going straight into the recording, which is probably ill-advised. So, you know, no ill will, once again, to the people who submitted these ideas. We get pretty lucky here. We have the dolphin early and the hatching chick early, which is very good. We're looking to level up Marmoset. The only reason to level up Marmoset is because I have a Seaweed in the pack. And, you know, level 3 Marmoset with Seaweed is basically a level 3 sea urchin. I know it's a baby urchin, but, you know, close enough. That's pretty good. We also hit the double dolphin here and the Seaweed. Like, that's crazy. And look at this. We hit the, I don't freeze the Seaweed. What am I doing? We hit the Manatee. And with the hatching chick, it only takes 2 damage every turn because of the temporary HP from the hatching chick. That's pretty sick. Snipes are nice. It hits the peacock instead of the deer there. And because of that, we win by 1 HP. Look at that. Preserving lives, getting wins early. That's how you win with any kind of gimmick team like this. Preserve lives, win early, even if it takes some cringe like this. I will not lie, this is very cringe, but what can you expect from me? Face interesting team here. They got the webs, which is cool. I like the webbed plus pygmy hog idea. That's actually a really interesting idea I've not seen before. But, you know, a cool way of forcing your opponent to give you more attack triggers. I like it. I don't really need the Nala for tempo. Might as well freeze the flounder instead for some XP later. Be pretty good. They got level 3. Oh shoot, that's Lee. That's Bird's girlfriend. Got level 3 Dimetrodon on turn 7. Yeah, I'm gonna lose to that. That's pretty good. And the rest of the team was pretty solid too. And we'll sell the manatee because it's about to die. And there we go. There's the pet I'm looking for. The seagull. We'll bring it in and then freeze a bit. I roll past Leafy Sea Dragon. Now, the thing with Leafy Sea Dragon, the only in-battle abilities I have is Seagull and, well, not kind of Seaweed. It's Seagull and Hyena. And leveling up with Leafy Sea Dragon really ain't gonna do it very much. So generally, that was the last pet I added on my team. I was kind of just playing the game with my other pets, and then on the last turn, I was looking for... Hey, look, Bugwagon. Speaking of Leafy Sea Dragon, Bugwagon suggested it. I was doing the Leafy Sea Dragon last, you know, after I had found everything else. Oh, hey, look, it's the Hyena. That's pretty cool. We're gonna freeze it for next turn. I could have done a Alpaca level. Most games I was running level 1 Hyena to swap attack and health, because if I ran level 2, sometimes that disrupt my team. But I think this is a level 2 Hyena game just because of the way it ended up. We do pretty nice against this Hedgehog team thanks to our our Dolphin Snipes and our big stats on the Marmoset. We'll bring in the Hyena here. We also get Cow, which is pretty nice. A lot of cat-cow scaling in these attempts because it's just solid. I could have done the level up with the cow plus flounder. I would have had to like soul out of the hatching chick. I kind of didn't want to do that yet. Hyena does basically nothing here because almost the entirety of both teams are evenly spread, but we take it. We get a win. We're now at 8 wins on turn 11. We're winning with Seagull and Hyena. With like, I mean, Seagull's pretty good, but like we're winning with this team on turn 11, but that's really because we have a giant Marmoset. Okay, and we got a lot of wins early with Dolphin plus big stats. That's pretty good. We find more seagulls, so we take more seagulls. Why not? We could do the oyster mushroom, a flounder thing here, facing a big whale shark team. Look at that. This goes to a 9/9 and then does 18 damage. Dude, you love to see it. The tech worked out great. Awesome. We're on 9 wins. Now here's the problem. We're on 9 wins. That's great. But the problem is, we're still missing 2 team members. We still need the emu, and we still need the Leafy Sea Dragon. So you know what that means we gotta do? That means, I mean, why did I take the levels? That means we got to throw for content. That's right. We're selling out of stuff. We're leaving our teams empty. We're gonna lose to this probably free-to-play team. They've got all free-to-play stuff. Big Bison and Leopard are pretty good. My big guy gets put to the back because of the Hyena, which definitely didn't help. But honestly, that's fine. We found the Leafy Sea Dragon. We'll go ahead and bring that into the team. And now we're just rolling for the emu. Can we find it? No, we cannot find it this turn. So another round goes by. I'm surprised I didn't reposition. I guess repositioning to lose doesn't matter if I'm running a level 2 Hyena. Wait, check this out. They're trying to transform their mantis into a mimic octopus, but because of the way we get positioned... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm thinking about a different battle from a different game. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I'm done. We're just going to lose, which is fine because we're trying to throw for, you know, our cool thing. Shouts to funny name Smokymon Green. All right. Do we get the emu here? Let's roll. And I can fast forward it. We don't get it here. Unfortunate. Does not even begin to describe my series. We'll freeze the flounder for some reason. I thought with maybe, you know, with the seagull, I was doing a lot of flounder and gelada stuff, but we face a jump team here. Basically 2 frogmen, thanks to the parrot. We do reposition, but they'll still be able to get all of their jumps, which is a little annoying. We weren't going to beat it anyway. Their stats are way too big. We're down to 1 heart. Come on, just give me the emu. Let's finish this out. Take it off, fast forward. You got to be kidding me. Look, it was in my opening shop. Now listen, this replay, I played this game at like 11:30 at night. Like I should have been in bed, but I was like, we'll give it one more attempt. It'll surely go better than the other 12 attempts I've had today. And it did. And I'm rewarded by my lack of sleep, meaning I missed the emu right there. And yeah, we don't find another one the entire time. So yeah, I didn't win this challenge. Shouts to my Discord for those. A lot of fun. I definitely want to do more fun stuff like that. This idea in the future. It's just like, damn, we get it this time. We do face this really cool team. They're trying to do like visitor albatross. It's kind of like what RevGT did, trying to get big damage from the Bomba style Bombi. But instead of putting the Icky straight on their Dunkleosteus, they're running the visitor to give it to the Icky. And you know what that means if we're running Hyena? That means they're not going to get the combo. They still have this combo here, but their Manticore does nothing. Dunkleosteus does nothing. Visitor does nothing. And thanks to our big stats, we are going to be able to get through this team with one more Oyster Mushroom Mati securing us the victory. And yeah, we don't end up winning the challenge. Unfortunate. My apologies to all the people in my Discord who submitted pet ideas. But I mean, listen. You gave me a team of Seagull, Hyena, Marmoset, Leafy Sea Dragon, and Emu. Like, what'd you expect out of me? All right. I'm tired. I got other teams to work on. You take what you can get. But yeah, thanks again. Join my Discord. If I might do more fun stuff like this in the future. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the generic stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video. But until then, as always, stay true.